If there's a lot of cuts in this video, it's because I eat terrible.
Ever since the day that you went away, you've been sending flowers to me, flowers today, flowers.
Hey guys, wagwan and welcome to a glimpse into my life. Today I will be doing a mukbang Q&A. I have my food. Burger King fries, second best fries in Jamaica, and the burger. And then there's ketchup, but I don't eat ketchup. And there's juice. And there, oh my gosh, it looks such a small book, but like who does a mukbang with only 2 things? But it's fine. I'm gonna be full anyways. So I originally wanted to get a milkshake, you know, for good mukbang measures, mukbang style. But I'm trying not to eat dairy. I mean, there's cheese in this burger, but I'm fighting a losing battle when it comes to not eating dairy. So there's cheese in there and I'm gonna eat it. Wow, this looks really small on the big screen, but it's fine. That's not the point of this, the whole point of this video. The point is the questions that I wrote down in this. So I said I was gonna do a Q&A a long time ago. I asked on WhatsApp, I asked some of my friends, and I asked on Instagram any questions that you'd have. Much more questions than I thought I would get, to be honest. So let's get into it, I think. What's my most embarrassing moment? Question number 1. I can't think of one. Not because I'm not an embarrassing person. I just don't remember. I have no major embarrassing moment to the point where I remember it so far after, like it was like that big that I would call it most embarrassing, and I know exactly what to answer with. Yes, I'm telling you, I have no answer. At least I can't remember any. I can't even remember like a small embarrassing thing that I could tell you. I remember that embarrassing moment. I don't know if this is my most embarrassing, but it's pretty high up there if there are other things that I don't remember. But it just came to my mind, so I guess I'll share it. But it's when I had dengue in grade 4, and I was in grade 4 and grade 3 was doing PE, and they were sending me to the nurse, and I didn't make it to the nurse in time, and blah blah blah. That may not be very embarrassing for other people. I don't know, throwing up in front of 30 odd people, that's I feel like if I wasn't as sick as I was, I would have been more embarrassed in the moment. But I definitely think back to that and be like, wow, why did that have to happen? Why did that happen? At least I didn't throw up in the people in office. That would have been worse. The office is like full white, so that would have been worse. Oh yeah, they weren't taking me to the nurse. They were taking me to the office so I could call my parents to take me home. So yeah, if it happened in the office, that would have been worse. Oh, that would have been much worse. Anyways, here's the burger. Oh my gosh, it actually tries to like focus on it, even though this is not the back camera, this is the front camera. I didn't know that the front camera could do that. I've never tried, but here it is. Why am I showing you the burger? Wow, comfort food, you know. Next question. What would you change about yourself if you could? What would I change about myself? I would make myself have more money. I would be a little bit taller, just like a couple of inches. I wouldn't have acne. I would know how to do, oh my gosh, there's just a whole list. For the other one, I couldn't think of anything, but now I have things piling up in my brain. And oh yeah, I would be fluent in Spanish and Korean. School stuff and all of that, I would be the best that I could be. Ooh, I would be a really good singer. What is my proudest accomplishment? Nothing. I've done absolutely nothing. There's something I want to do soon, and that may be my proudest accomplishment. I won't tell you until that's done though. But other than that thing that's probably coming up, my proudest accomplishment. Let me take another bite. I have not eaten. I kind of want to skip the next question. Okay, what's the sexiest first and last name in your opinion? The sexiest first name in my opinion is the name that I want to name my possible child, my tentative child, the child that doesn't exist, the child that may exist in the future. And I won't say the name because I don't want anybody to steal it from me, because it's a really great name even though the person that I've told hate it. Last name, I have never thought about that. I don't know. What secret conspiracy would you like to start? None, sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm Hechan's girlfriend. I'm Hyunjin's girlfriend as well. Anyways, what's the weirdest thing you've ever smelled? Weirdest thing I've ever smelled. I'm just gonna translate that to the worst thing I've ever smelled, because I haven't really smelled any weird things. But the worst thing I've ever smelled is apple cider vinegar. Somebody could have told me that it did smell so bad because I use it to put on my face. Oh my gosh, the first time I smelled it, I thought I was gonna die. It was terrible. I got used to it over the time I was using it, but it still smells bad. Are you mentally stable? No. What was your favorite Disney show? My favorite Disney show was Good Luck Charlie. Second favorite was Jessie. I can't think of a third favorite. Yeah, but that was my favorite. Good Luck Charlie. How do you handle COVID fatigue? What exactly do I handle? I think the best way is to go to sleep on time, and try and find non-productive activities that just relax you and stuff like that. But that's way easier said than done, because I've had that in my mind for so long and I just have not been able to do it. So what's it like doing Spanish in Cape? Spanish in Cape is hard, much more difficult than Spanish in CSEC. So it's broken up into listening, reading and writing, grammar, and speaking. And I have 3 different teachers for those 4 topics, for those 4 areas. And that's 3 different homework, 3 different tests, 3 different graded work. On top of the fact that I'm already doing 3, actually it's 4 different graded work, 4 different tests, because it's still 4 areas. And then on top of that, I'm already doing 3 subjects. So while people are doing 4 subjects, and the amount of subjects you do at my school is 4 subjects, I'm really doing 7 subjects. And I have 3 exams in Cape instead of 2. Guys, I'm dying. I like Spanish and I want to be fluent in Spanish, which is why I'm doing it. So I'm gonna have to push through. The thing is, you have to find the motivation to push through. Don't do it unless you genuinely like Spanish and you want to be fluent in it, because if you're not doing it for that reason, it really doesn't make any sense, because it's not worth the effort, in my opinion, unless you want to become fluent or unless you really, really like it. So It's just kind of a lot. Do I like Frank Ocean? No, I don't hate him, but I've never listened to a Frank Ocean song in my life. My favorite artist is Normani. Outside of Normani, it's just a lot of K-pop groups. I should list them. The list isn't that long of my favorites, but the whole K-pop, yeah, the list is pretty long. But I'm just gonna list my favorites: BTS, Stray Kids, NCT Dream, NCT 127, NCT U sometimes if I feel like it. Who else? Day6, Red Velvet, Stacy. Sorry. Okay, that's the end of the list. Stacy girls, it's going down. Time is running for. Whatever that is supposed to say. I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. This says, can we be friends? This came from Instagram, but I'm pretty sure the person that sent it to me were already friends. So sure, yes we can. How are you mentally? This is really interesting because somebody already asked me if I'm mentally stable. I said no. How am I mentally? Not very good. But we move, I think. I don't think we can do anything but move. Do you like chicken? Yes, I do. What inspired you to start this channel? What inspired me to start the channel? The thing is, I have thought of myself with a YouTube channel from like grade 6. I don't think anybody knows. Actually, I think I told somebody. And I had videos a video idea in particular. I filmed a few videos. They're really cringy. And then I got really interested in people's editing. Like around that time where editing was like a huge topic on YouTube, because people were talking about Emma Chamberlain's editing. To be honest, I've never watched an Emma Chamberlain video on my own, so I have no idea what the specific editing style is. But I did watch people that other people said edited like her. So when that was going around, I was like, this is cool, this is interesting. Some of them were a bit too much for true, but that really interested me. And then editing became something that I was interested in doing. But when I started the channel though, I just really wanted to do it. That's all really. I became interested in editing, and it was something that I thought of myself doing since a long time before. So I said, just why not? Planning to migrate? No. I do plan to go to school, not in Jamaica, but migrating is a possibility, but I don't want to. So I genuinely don't want to. So if I have to do it, I will. I think. I don't know. I don't know. Why am I telling all my business? Thoughts on pandemic? Ew, gross. 0 to 10, would not recommend. So yes. I didn't even finish my food. I just realized I didn't finish my food. That's the end of my mukbang Q&A. There's still food in my mouth. I don't know, it's because I've been drinking so much water why this orange juice tastes exceptionally good today, but it's hitting the spot. I think the day this video comes out, I'll be doing my Spanish exam. Bye guys, thank you for watching. If you watched all the way to the end, I don't know why you would do that. I've been recording for 40 minutes. I don't know why I've been recording for that long. It hasn't been that much questions, and I really didn't talk that much. I don't know what the hell went on in this 40 minutes, if I'm being completely honest. Comment food emoji if you've reached it this far. Your favorite food probably. Thank you. Bye.